This is this is probably the best location I have ever been working internationally. The city is lovely. So we are in the city center. We have beautiful architecture. We have beautiful buildings. We have parks. We have the botanical garden. We have old streets. We have
the beaches.
Yeah,
the beaches in the summer,
we are
river.
Close to the river where we can go to the beach, where we went kayaking, we went biking.
And scooters, the electric scooters through the park, over to the folk park, which is this huge area where people go cross-country skiing, or in the summer they go and there's craft fairs, and it's in the countryside. You're in the countryside and there's parks everywhere. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Obviously, another one of the challenges was wondering what it was going to be like when there were air alerts, and what that was going to feel like. And I think when we all first arrived, the first time we heard an air alert, we kind of looked at each other like, what do we do? What do we do? But actually, it's amazing how quickly you become used to the idea, and you just get on, you make your decisions. There are shelters, so you can choose to go to shelters. Our apartments, you can say, well, as long as I get to a place 2 walls away from windows, then that's another step you can take. And you feel like you have some kind of element of control and decision making. And when you move around the city, everybody carries on life as normal, or they go down to the shelters, whatever they decide to do. But it isn't as dramatic and daunting as it might seem from the outside looking in, because humans, we just get used to that. And the school has been excellent at checking in with people. And also when we're at school, when the alerts go off, we've got a very simple protocol. The children, the students, we all just go down to the shelters together and we carry on. We just carry on with our learning or whatever it is we need to do until the alert's over. Advice would be to have an open mind as to what you're used to. I mean, for example, if you've been living in other parts of the world, I was living in Egypt, and before that I lived in Myanmar. Kyiv is a European city, which is very livable. I mean, incredibly livable. And so even though, obviously at the moment, we have a war, it's not a place to rule out because of that. It's definitely got so many benefits. Not only is the place beautiful, but the people that we've encountered have been so friendly, supportive, kind-hearted, warm, and I just feel like my advice would be just not to rule out Kyiv because of what you hear in the news, but day to day there are so many wonderful things to experience here. The school community is small, but we know each other so well, and everyone supports each other. So if someone's interested in working with a small group of people in a kind of a fresh feeling place, that you can make a big difference, because in a small school with lots of new staff and lots of new students and families, I feel like we're making a big kind of a cultural kind of contribution to the life of PSI, because as it was is changed to this new PSI, and we feel like we have a responsibility to kind of shape that. And so I would say, if you're somebody who feels interested in that kind of thing, then yeah, open your mind and definitely take it into consideration. It's important to be here because people don't want to feel that they've been forgotten. And so in some ways that's one of the things I've heard from a few people, is that I can't believe people have come to Ukraine at this time, and it means a lot to people that people are coming.
And as a teacher, it's the opportunity to make a difference, to be connected to a school that is brave enough to reopen the campus after what happened the year before, and deciding to do that with and considering the fact that this is an international school, that some teachers that are not Ukrainian are here, and this is really, a nice feeling to to be working with students that if we were not here, I don't know how their education would look like, where they would be, what school they would be. I don't know. It's a very good opportunity if you want to make a difference as a teacher.